The Western Australian Centre for Health and Ageing, making discoveries that will have an enormous impact on the future of your health. Joy was born just months after the end of the First World War. She's now 94 years of age. In her late teens, Joy met John. The two became good friends, but it wasn't until they were well into their 40s that they tied the knot.
I didn't want to rush things.
The two lived a happy life for many more years.
The happiest person, his songs and his stories and things, he was such a sweetie.
Until she started to notice in John the signs of dementia in the mid-1980s.
It's just hard to say. He'd do silly things, you know, and forget things.
Eventually, a reluctant John agreed to see a doctor.
It was a very good doctor that found it, actually, because I kept on, I knew there was something really wrong, and I got him to go to the doctor eventually. Like all men, didn't want to go.
But things deteriorated quickly.
Times they came at night and took him away in the ambulance, you know, things like that are very distressing. You sleep with one eye open and one ear open.
And eventually, a couple of years after being formally diagnosed with dementia, John passed away in a Perth aged care home.
And of course they phoned me that night and said he had gone.
John had come to Australia as a child after being orphaned as a baby in England.
Lovely. He loved his work, he loved his family dearly, and he loved his home. But it was just so sad that his last years were not happy years for him.
As a former nurse who's worked with the aged, Joy has been able to see the improvements that have come with research.
But it's so much better these days than when we were nursing.
Researchers at the WA Centre for Health and Ageing are constantly working to improve the lives of people like John, but also those who care for them and whose lives, like Joy's, are so affected by this condition. To learn more about what's being achieved by the WA Centre for Health and Ageing, visit the website today.